Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about something that we all knew was going to happen, but it's happened today, and it's kind of insane. Someone has officially pulled the 1-of-1 ring. Let's get into the video. Thanks everybody for checking out the video. If you do enjoy what I do here, please hit the like button and subscribe. Consider leaving a comment down below. Let me know what you think of today's video and the topic we're going to discuss. I do have a Tales of Middle-earth bundle I'm going to open up throughout the process of this video, but the primary reason I wanted to make it is to talk about the 1-of-1 ring. I've made videos about it already. Any content creator, whether Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, or otherwise, you've probably seen people talking about it in some form or fashion, but if for some reason you don't know, Wizards of the Coast made a 1-of-1 ring for the Lord of the Rings set that was only available in collector boosters. It was serial numbered number 1, and there's been bounties out for it. It's commanded extremely high interest and prices. Last I knew, the highest bounty was $2.1 million. I know for sure that there was one for $1 million, so there's definitely still some stuff up in the air, but the card has officially been pulled. After weeks of people posting fake, I got the card, whatever, it's been officially pulled by someone. We don't know who. We don't know whether or not it was like a company or a card shop, like, David Adams Card World, Star City Games, one of those places. Obviously, people go back to Star City pulling the 1-of-1 Ragavan a while back. But it's been pulled, it has been confirmed, and it's been PSA authenticated as well. PSA actually graded it. It graded a 9, which is funny, but it doesn't really matter what it graded because nothing is going to grade better than it. Obviously, it's just a matter of authenticating it. So the set released, technically last week, but it's been a little bit longer that you've been able to get your hands on this stuff just due to, pre-release events and getting stuff in hand early. So let's call it 2.5 weeks since the collector boosters have at least been accessible by some, and even more kind of, surging forward. And it's been pulled. And that is wild because it sets such an interesting precedent going forward for what Magic might do in the future with other serialized cards. We've already seen a lot of serialized stuff, but nothing on the level of that 1-of-1 ring, and nothing on the level of the over $1 million that it will most certainly command. It's just crazy. It's been absolutely crazy to follow. I do have a bundle here. I'm going to open this up as we go along. These are kind of cool. They have the One Ring promo card in them. Obviously not the serialized one. But these are really cool because that One Ring promo card is like a $50 card right now. So it's definitely a solid value if you can get these at a reasonable price. And you want the card. And that's the primary reason I bought it, other than just to have something for the video to open as I was kind of talking to you guys here, is because I need a copy of the One Ring. And basically this bundle pays for itself with the One Ring, essentially, give or take, a couple bucks. But it's also loaded with other stuff. You get 8 set boosters, which are valued at like 8 a piece, which is obviously, we can debate the merits of that, but that's what they're technically valued at. And then you get some other stuff, which I'm trying to see if I can get out of here. It looks like we get a cool, one of the tree folk. I forget his name, but I think this is Fanghorn. My name is like a story. That's really cool. Like I said, I've said this in previous videos, but not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I'm not anti-Lord of the Rings or anything, but it just isn't my thing. The bundle does look really cool with that One Ring. I wonder where those people were on Reddit that were like, if I pull it, I'm going to throw it into a volcano. Like, obviously, no, you're not. Like, whoever pulled this, if it's someone that's going to be selling it, is going to be getting a crazy amount of value. But I'm really curious what people think. Like, obviously, like, it's inherently gambling, and Wizard gets around this by, allowing you you can buy the singles, you can get all the cards, you don't have to buy booster packs and stuff. So there's like weird ways they skirt that kind of thing. But let's call a spade a spade. It's gambling if you're buying. Of course, booster packs in general are gambling in a way, but it's generally, especially when you're chasing down one, when there's 3 million collector boosters and everyone is chasing down the same thing. It's just, that's what it is. Weird packaging on these. I think these are just basic lands, yeah. I mean, they're neat, I guess. I wish they would have just put, like, some of the map lands in there or something. I don't even think the gift bundle has the map lands, actually, and that one had the collector boosters. But what do you guys think? Do you think that, like, do you think we're going to see more of these, like, 1-of-1 type things? I mean, obviously with Lord of the Rings, thematically speaking, it made sense why they were doing it, even if I, question the the wisdom in doing it, but it worked out because stuff started to sell. The thing is now that it's officially been pulled, we've already seen the prices of collector boosters drop. I think the booster boxes have dropped almost $100 on average on TCG Player since the announcement this morning. If the card's already been authenticated, it's likely it was probably pulled a few days ago, or maybe even sooner back than that. Who knows? But people probably wanted to wait, and you know, obviously your tinfoil hat people will tell you that if it was a store that pulled it, they probably waited until they sold out of their stock, because once you announce it, that's going to drop. So we do have a foil Frodo. You get all 4 of these cards in here. So if there's a foil Frodo, there's Samwise the Stout-Hearted, Gollum Patient Plotter. You really can't tell how foil they are. And then we've got the One Ring, which is, obviously the primary reason for making this purchase. Like I said, this card is absolutely nuts. Not standard legal, obviously, but legal and modern, as well as any, Eternal formats. This card, the amount of advantage that it can generate you, as well as the build and protection, this is just an insanely good card, which is just funny because, thematically speaking, it falls on there. But the 4 of these together make a scene. You can kind of see what's going on there. Really cool from, a design perspective, obviously. But, again, that One Ring card just has gone up in price a lot for every copy of it, I think, due to its utility. So, that's an interesting thing. But I bought 1 collector booster box, and I paid almost $100 more for it than what it's going for now, which is kind of insane. So we've got 8 set boosters, which we're going to crack open here. And then we've also got this really, really cool, I think it's a spin down. Actually, yeah, it is. It's a spin down, but it's a beautiful, beautiful spin down. That's an awesome, awesome thing. They just gave us basic versions of the other lands we got. That's cool. I like the arts on them, but I prefer the full art lands in general. I don't think the basic lands are really the selling point here. Obviously, it's going to be the One Ring. So we'll see how we do value-wise on this, though, because retail is $60. So the One Ring should definitely get us started there. See how well this does. But, yeah, I'm going to start opening these up as we go along here. But collector booster box is about $360, I think, right now. $360, $370 online is what they're selling at. Now, obviously, it doesn't necessarily mean that the collector boosters are worthless, because there are absolutely, some good cards in there. You can still get the serialized Soul Rings, you can get the non-serialized Soul Rings, you can get the box toppers, the search foils, but, I think you're going to see the prices come down to a lot more reasonable of a level. So, I don't remember if the rares are in the front on these set boosters. We've got a Swamp here, which is really cool. All right, so they're going to be in the back. Westfold Rider, Esquire of the King, Knights of Dol Amroth, Dúnedain Blade, Bilbo Retired Burglar, Barrow Blade, Frodo Baggins. There are the Nazgul, all of them in this set are very expensive for an uncommon, and I think Reprieve is actually a couple bucks too. There's a Gollum, we've just pulled him, obviously. Prince Emerhild the Fair, and Forge Anew is our rare. Not a bad card, though. This has definitely seen some attention and interest. And then we've got Peregrine Took. This card in Commander is nuts. Such a good card with the Sam. I posted the Commander deck profile, actually, if you guys want to check that out at some point, if you're interested in that kind of thing. So, not bad. Not bad. Forge Anew, definitely a decent card. We got a list hit. I'll always take those, although I don't know what's on the list for this set. I think they probably took some stuff off. We've got a Sauron, not bad. Mountain. A Battle-Scarred Goblin. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Khazad-dûm, I don't know, probably people are like, how can you pronounce that? Lorien Revealed. Wizards, Rockets, Ent's Fury. Erkenbrad, Lord of Westfold. Prince Emerhild the Fair. I swear I've pulled this card so many times. Strider, Ranger of the North. Lash of the Balrog. These scene cards get me every time because I'm like, oh, it's going to be something good. Legolas, Master Archer, and then Escape from Orthanc. And our list card, Grizzly Transformation. Not sure what set that is. Enchanted creature has Intimidate, and it's battlefield, draw a card. It's probably worth nothing, if I had to guess. Like most list cards end up, but, we'll take it. There are still some potential for decent list hits, I think. I think they're 1 in 4, so maybe we'll have a shot at another one. Ooh, we got a signature card. That is a beauty right there. I personally really like these. I don't know, some people do, some don't. Faramir, Steward of Gondor. I know some of the Nazgul signature cards are actually worth a bit, too. Mountain. Eastmark Cavalier, Westfold Rider, Esquire of the King, Knights of Dol Amroth, Samwise the Stout-Hearted, Tale of Timuvel, Gift of Strands, Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. I'm not gonna. Gothmog, Mortal Lieutenant, Aragorn, Company Leader, and Deceive the Messenger. So we just got a, there. Not bad. Not great, though. Not bad, not great. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoy it. It does help. get more people to see it. But yeah, I can't believe that the ring has been pulled. It's just, it's genuinely kind of a shock. I mean, I guess I knew that it would eventually be, but I thought maybe they would hold out. I guess there's obviously some like legal stuff involved there, but people thought it was going to end up in the gift edition, maybe, you know, entice people to buy it. Obviously now, like, the gift edition's probably going to come down in price just because there's going to be less desirable, but I think people are still going to want those soul rings, so I do. I think that's going to be a thing. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Last March of the Ent is a crazy good pull. This card is actually really, really strong. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness on creatures you control, then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. And a foil mythic, Gandalf, Westward... I don't know what happened there. Westward Voyager. But last March of the Ents, this card is really, really good. I'm pretty sure that just squared us up in terms of the value. So let's see if we can keep going. That's a really, really strong card, especially for Commander. I don't know. I mean, obviously, Modern, it's a very fast format, so I don't know what the odds are of you ever actually pulling that off. Nice. A Foil Mountain. That's pretty cool. Claim the Precious, the Black Breath, Uruk-hai Berserker, Mordor Trebuchet, Stern Scolding, Lost to Legend, You Cannot Pass, Grima Wormtongue, Pippin's Bravery, One Ring to Rule Them All, and Quick Bream Upstart Ent. Oh, we did have a list card. I didn't even notice that. Far Traveler. Oh, that's a Commander. They put a Baldur's Gate card on the list? Really? Already? Ugh. I don't love that. It's only been like a year since that set came out. That's a bit... I don't know. That's a bit premature, but alright. I mean, you know, never buy packs hoping for list hits because you're going to be disappointed, but I guess I just sort of thought maybe if there was going to be one, it'd be something a little bit harder to find. Swamp. I mean, I guess I could be wrong and that could be worth something, but I don't think it is. Many Partings, Second Breakfast, Lembas, really good card in that food deck as well. Generous, and Build a Pony. There we go. I legitimately, no joke, genuinely needed one of those for my Commander deck, so that's pretty cool. Stew the Convoys, Shire Sheriff, Butterbur, Bree Innkeeper, Foray of Orcs. I do love these scene cards. Glowing Dwarf Emissary. I have botched these names so bad today. And Glorious Gale. Okay. In terms of set boosters, they are overpriced, in my opinion, because you're really not hitting that much better, and I know you have access to some of the Commander cards, but, like, I don't know, they're like $8 retail, I think, obviously cheaper in a bundle like this, but, like, I don't know, that's a bit steep for me. Easterling Vanguard, Haradrim Spearmaster, Jolrath of the Healing House, Eomer of the Rittermark, Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold, Gollum, Patient Plotter, and Call of the Ring. Nice, a good card. This is like a $5, $6 card, but it's also very, very good. Just really good draw power. Very easy to utilize. Errand Rider of Gondor, and then a treasure. I think Call of the Ring is definitely a card people might speculate on. We've already seen its price start to go up. I believe its foil variant is one of the ones that's only available in the extended art and the collector booster sample packs, which we're going to talk about in another video. So kind of a whole weird thing, but apparently it's been done before, so I don't know. All right, last pack. Let's see if we can get a little bit there. Elven Farsight, Lothodrian Lookout, Rise of the Witch King, Shadow Summoning, Dunland Creebane, Merry Esquire of Rohan. That is a rare. And a Spiteful Banditry Mythic. Nice hit at the end there. This card is one of the best mythics in the set. And a third rare. Wow, we hit a 3 rare. Well, I guess it was technically a 2 rare and 1 mythic pack, but not bad at all. Again, another really, really good card. So this, I mean, it was a good bundle. It wasn't the greatest bundle ever, but not bad in terms of the pulls and sort of what's noteworthy here. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this whole situation with the One Ring? What do you think it's going to sell for? And do you think the collector boosters are still going to have some value and design and appeal? You know, just like to hear from everybody. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.